Hi guys, this is Riker here at Fanshawe College, and today we're going to be doing a general campus tour for you guys who can't make it to campus and you want to see what we have to offer and some of the amazing spaces here. So why don't we get started and head out the door here. So here we are in one of our first academic areas in the School of IT. So we actually have two campuses where IT programs happen. You'll find a lot of the hardware-based programming here, things like our computer systems technician and cybersecurity programs. And then downtown you'll also find our computer programmer analyst and software-based programming. And here we are at one of our first on-campus residences. So one of the great things about our close proximity campus spaces is how we're just a steps away from classes when you're leaving the doors of residence here. And this is one of three. We also have off-campus housing available adjacent to the campus. So here in the Student Center, you're going to find one of your most important resources, and that is the Oasis, where you're going to find all of your fresh food options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's closely in close proximation to all of our on-campus residences. So we just passed through Falcon House. You'll also see Peregrine House here on this side and Merlin House on the other side of the building. And this building is the home of our student union, and they provide a lot of vital services to students, things like on-campus and off-campus activities, student advocacy, and they're here to administer your health and dental plan as a student, which comes included in tuition as well. Let's go on to the Student Health and Wellness Center. Here we are in another newer space on campus. This is the Student Health and Wellness Center. So here you're going to find lots of the physical wellness, but also the mental wellness spaces on campus. So not only do we have a doctor's office, but we have a pharmacy and a physiotherapy clinic. And you're also going to find our 3-story fitness center and several gym spaces available to use. And the best thing about it, these services are all included in tuition. So you won't have to pay any extra to come and work out here. And a couple more awesome spaces on campus here. We have the Outback Shack. This is our on-campus pub and grill. So they'll be open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner options. They are run by the student union, so they are students serving students, and they keep costs in mind. So this is a good cost-effective way to get a nice restaurant experience in. And they also have lots of events later at night and things to do. And then here you'll also see the games room where you'll be able to play pool, board games, video games, things of that nature, just to relax on campus if you're done class for the day or maybe you got a big gap and some time to fill. So here at Retail Row, we've got lots of important services. The campus store, where you can buy any of your textbooks, supplies, and potentially uniform for your program. You'll also see Live Chic here, which is a great retail space that is run by our fashion marketing management students. So they actually get some real life experience here on campus before they move out into their careers. We also do a farmer's market here every week, and you also have an opportunity to talk about clubs, international opportunities, and degree pathways when you complete your time at Fanshawe. So this is a great space when you're walking through. You'll find lots of resources here. So here in the Junction, we have one of 3 Tim Hortons spaces on campus. If you're like me, you need to get your coffee, and luckily you're going to find lots of places to do that on campus. As well, we have the Office of the Registrar, Financial Aid, and International Center down the E hallway here, and we have a handy little variety store if you need it. And as we walk around the corner, you're going to see that we have a Pizza, Subway, and the Red Zone, where you can get all that campus merchandise and swag to show off your school spirit. So you're going to start seeing as we go through the college here, we're going to hit more academic areas. And we call this apprenticeship way. So you're going to see students are going to be able to lay foundations, they're going to do drywall, window and door fitting, shingling roofs, all kinds of those projects. And you see some are already on the go here. And the great thing here is we contrast that learning with some of our engineering programming on the right side. So they'll be doing civil engineering and lots of different projects like that on this side here. Now this area is very popular at Fanshawe. This is our School of Public Safety. So you're going to see programs like paramedic, police foundations, fire safety, and emergency telecommunications, to name a few. And once a year, our students in the public safety programming get together to do one on-campus disaster relief training scenario. So we've done plane crashes, we'll even do floods, things of that nature, to give them a real-life learning experience. So here we are in the main space for our police foundations training. So you'll see some mannequins and obstacle courses set up. You're gonna have to do the beep test in here, things of that nature. This is where you're gonna get a lot of that hands-on experience in the program. Here on the first floor of the B building, you're going to find some of our applied science programs and classrooms. So you'll see things like robotics, sheet metal, CNC and millwright, electronic systems, lots of cool stuff going on in here. And this dark classroom to our right here, this used to be our aviation home, but since that's moved to the hangar at the London International Airport, we now have our largest construction lab here. And this space is actually big enough that our students will be able to build a whole two-story house inside in this space. So they get some really good hands-on learning here. And we're going to take a quick step into our electrical and plumbing lab here. I think this is a cool space. So students are going to be able to work on electrical systems for commercial and residential right from the ground up into individual rooms. And they'll also be able to do the same with plumbing on this side here. So this is a really good hands-on space. There's breakaway learning space and lots of experiential learning opportunities here. So when you look out the windows on the right here, you're going to see the main bus depot at the college. This is kind of your gateway to the city. You can get most places with one bus, whether it be downtown or the Greyhound or via rail station. Maybe you want to go to the mall and do some shopping. You can get on a London Transit bus. You'll be able to show your student card, and year-round that will get you where you need to go at no extra cost. And here on the left, you're going to see one of several 24-hour study spaces, so you always have access to resources if you need them. The Lawrence Kinlan School of Business is one of the most popular areas of the college, and that's because of the diversity of options that we have. So you're going to see lots of stuff listed on the wall here. We offer programs in HR, marketing, accounting, finance, management, you name it, it's here. And another great feature of these programs is that you can actually pathway through to complete an Honors Bachelor of Commerce in 4.5 years here at Fanshawe. So you don't necessarily have to have your university readiness in high school. Start in one of our diplomas and work your way through. So now we're going to start our walk through the health science area of the college. Fanshawe and London in general are very popular for this area of study because we do have 3 hospitals and a lot of leading medical research comes from here. So you'll see programs like medical radiation, respiratory therapy, nursing, to name a few. So this hallway here on the second floor of F building is a vital space for students who are looking to seek accommodations for any physical or mental barriers that they may have to success. So that could be things like our learning center where you can get both $5 an hour private tutoring or free drop-in tutoring. Or it could be something like our counseling and accessibilities office here where you can seek those accommodations. Maybe you need to have something privately proctored in the testing center. These are options for you here at Fanshawe. We want to make sure that our students don't fail based on things that are out of control, and we want everybody to succeed here. And now we're going to be entering our School of Design in the H building here. So you're going to find programs in this building including landscape design, environmental design, graphic design, fashion design, interior decorating, GIS and urban planning. So lots of different options here. So here in the M building, you're going to find many of our creative industries programs. This includes the programs that take place in our award-winning broadcast studio here. So we do things in TV and film, journalism, and radio. And in fact, we have the oldest CRTC-regulated radio station of any educational institution in Canada. So we've been at it for a long time, and we think we do a pretty good job here in that industry. And here at the end of the hall, we're going to find the Studio 4 106.9, the X. And for our Londoners, they'll be very familiar with that radio station. Our students are broadcasting live on air here, so they get some valuable experiential learning in their time in the program here. All right, guys, so that concludes the tour here at Fanshawe College. There's lots more to see, so we encourage you to book a tour, come visit us, come to future open houses, and if you have questions, feel free to reach out in any way you can. Thanks for sticking with us. Enjoy the rest of your day.